Hey friends, I'm Lee.
And I'm Becky.
And welcome to another Travel Day video. We're here at Virgin Atlantic's T3, not just Virgin Atlantic T3, but we're here at Terminal 3.
It seems like it for us.
It does seem like it. I think we've flown here with another airline before, but not for a while. But yeah, we're on a travel day. We are going to be heading off to
Orlando.
And Jamaica.
So
Jamaica.
Orlando first and then Jamaica.
Just for a couple of days. A little bit of a spontaneous trip. We were going to book this with Norse Airways. We were originally going to go with Norse and fly from Gatwick, but Virgin gave us kind of an offer that we couldn't refuse. So here we are, flying Virgin both ways. We are heading over to Orlando for 2 days. Then we're going to fly over to Jamaica with who are we flying? Just JetBlue, isn't it? I think.
I don't remember.
I think we're flying with JetBlue. So that'll be
only a couple of hours, isn't it?
yeah, it's like 2 hours. It's pretty cool. And then we've got a hotel over there for a few days, which will be really nice to just have a relaxing time. Whilst the videos are coming out, feel free to check out our other travel day and our other series. We put out some videos on our big trip for the year. That was Japan.
Yeah.
And you can see we're not doing Disney on this Orlando trip. We're just doing Universal. But we did do Disney in Japan, so it would be good. If you watch Orlando videos, you know what Orlando looks like and what Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios look like. Go and see what Tokyo Disneyland looks like and Tokyo Disney Sea, because it was so good. And just, check out the videos and see what you think of them. But yeah, we're going to take you along for the ride today and over the next few days with us. If you guys do enjoy the video throughout, give thumbs up. Do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. It'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's take to the skies. Here we go. We're flying again with Virgin Atlantic. We do like flying with Virgin. So we checked in and, we checked in online. We were only going to bring one bag with us, and then I had to update it with Becky's stuff. Went and did the self-check-in, and they gave me a ticket saying, please proceed to Virgin Atlantic agent and present this receipt for verification of your travel credentials. Never had that before, so I think they're just going to check my passport.
We did have that when we went to Shanghai.
When we went to China, yeah. But that's China. They get really funny. My ESTA is still valid. I think my ESTA is valid until December next year, so it should be fine. It's just very strange. So we have absolutely no idea why I was flagged there. We even asked the guy, he was like, not a clue. Did try and play jokes with me and said I'm not allowed to fly today.
And I think I almost saw death in your eyes.
Literally. I was crying. We got our boarding passes now. So we actually only booked this last week. Right, so we haven't had like super hype for it, but it was kind of one of those deals that you can't refuse with Virgin Atlantic. So we're like, yeah, let's do it. Why not? So we're going on holiday again. It's not long since we've come back from Japan. I haven't even finished posting those videos yet. I've only done a few, so crazy times. We're through! Yay! That was honestly 5 minutes. Our flight to Orlando is at 1 o'clock. Because we booked this only last week, we had to go with what we could get, which was the 1 o'clock flight. Gates are shown at 12. So we're going to go through duty free. Won't buy anything. Save our money until we get to the other side. But we actually booked a lounge this time. I think we felt bougie on our Japan travel day with the lounge.
By the time you pay for breakfast and coffee and whatever,
No, it's not much different. So we parked with Purple Parking. We normally get a taxi. If you've seen any of our other travel days, you see we get a taxi. We don't live too far from Heathrow. But we parked with Purple Parking this time. And I think it was like 40 quid or 50 quid more to get lounge access for both of us. And like Becky said, by the time we've paid for breakfast, got a coffee, all that lot, we would have spent 30 or 40 quid anyway. So we got lounge access. But it's all decked out for the holiday season. So we're number 1 lounge, so we've gone to the left on duty free. If you go that way, You've got like Boots, you've got WH Smith's, all of that stuff. So I'm going to go this way though, go to the lounge. We can fill up our water bottle and whatnot then. And yeah, hopefully it'll be nice and relaxing. We probably wouldn't have done this if we got an earlier flight, because I don't want to get to the airport like 3 hours before. If our flight was at 9 o'clock, then we would have had to get here at like 5 a.m. to enjoy the lounge. But because our flight's at 1, it makes it a bit more palatable. It's just like getting up for work at that point, and then you're at the airport for the start of your day, right? So we're just going as if we're going to the gates, and it actually says all the lounges up here, whoever you fly with. We're Lounge F, number 1 lounge, which is just here. So it's British Airways, Galleries Lounge and number 1 lounge. So I had to come up to the 2nd floor, and here we go, number 1 lounge. So in the lounge here, you've got a whole bunch of seating. They are seating you where they want you to be seated though, so I'll show you where we are in a minute. This is the food selection. We've got scrambled egg, beans, hash browns, croissant, sausages and tomatoes. We got some draft drinks. Ooh. Gingerbread syrup, salted caramel syrup and mint. And do pancakes there as well, hot drinks. And then you've got some pastries. And yeah, a whole bunch of seating. You've got all these little plush rooms as well. I wouldn't say it's as nice as the BA one where we were at on the last travel day, but it's not too bad. You can see out the window at some of the planes too. Got Cathay, you've got a BA plane there. And then we got some Qatar and Virgin ones down the end. Nice seeing this. I don't know if you can see them take off or not. I've not heard them. And yeah, you've got like the plush rooms. And then we've got Becky here eating her sausages and hash browns. And beans. So just heading out of the lounge, and we've got the dinner offerings now. Thai red vegetable curry, rice. You've got chili there, you've got pasta. 2 different kinds of pasta actually. Bread rolls. And then what we've got over here. Salads, bakery. It's not bad, you've got quite a good selection there. So that wasn't a bad experience in the lounge. Now it was very busy in there.
It wasn't anything really compared to the VA.
No, not at all. The BA lounge on our Japan travel day was just something else entirely, wasn't it?
In the VA one, it had like drinks like in the fridge for you to just take.
Yeah, cans of drink,
Yeah.
packets of crisps.
Whereas here it was a bit more like go to the bar.
Loads and
There was
loads.
nothing you take away.
Yeah, and there was loads of different selection in that one as well. Whereas this one, you had just like 3 or 4 items, which wasn't great, but it was. Yeah, it was nice to sit down and chill. Just relax before the flight, if that makes sense. Even though we're about to relax on the flight for the next 8 or 9 hours. But yeah, we have had our gate pulled. It was 27th. So we've got to make our way down there. We've got gates 23 to 42 this way. So we're going to make our way over to the Travelator. Yeah, Travelator! Here we are, gate 27. We've got economy or priority. So, because we're on economy, this is where we go. We've actually already been called, we're going. We were late. Here we are in economy and we're in seat 50 F and G. So
Look at the headphones. They're like plasticky.
oh, actually squishy. Yeah.
Enjoy.
Very nice. So we've got our blanket, we've got our headphones that Becky just showed you, and we've got the pillow down there as well. We're just going to sit down.
hate those pillows.
Horrible feel,
They're
but.
literally the worst.
And then this is the sort of seat area. Very nice screen. So what we found out as we came on board, we are flying out on a brand new plane. He was telling us it's just been delivered, so it's Joan Jet. We were late to the gate, so we couldn't take a picture. I'll show you what it is, but it's a A330-300 Neo, I think he said. Can't quite remember, something like that.
Something Neo.
But it's brand new, basically. So we should have absolutely everything working, which is always nice when you pay for a flight. You do want that. But the screens are really big. You know, we've got good amount of, I wouldn't say we've got a good amount of leg room, but is what it is. Apparently I've got some rubbish in mine, but I think that's actually Becky that's just put her blanket bag in my seat pocket. So yeah, let's give you a little tour. Screen, really big screen that takes up the whole of the back of the seat area. Tray table, of course. You've got a USB here and a headphone port. Tray table, quite a sturdy tray table as well, actually. Normally, like we've been on a few flights where it's kind of like been leaning and then everything falls off, which is the worst. Yeah. And then of course, what have we got in here? We've got Vera. Who's that? That's the guy from Wicked, isn't it? Then we've got the safety card, of course, and the little convenience bag. We showed you the headphones already, but the headphones have got your little small change, big difference bag on there, so you can give your change to charity. And yeah, like, oh no, mine's fabric, squishy, and Becky's are different. Becky's are like rubber. Interesting. So we got two different types of headphones that are in circulation. Cool. All right, I'll give you a little bit of a tour of this once we are taking off. We're having a demonstration done by video today. I think this is what they do most of the time now. I don't think they do a lot of physical demonstrations anymore. I do like Virgin's one though. I like they got the classic logo on this. And now he's going into his dream state. We've seen this far too often, this one.
We had a different one, like, oh, is that one BA?
We were on BA last time. The BA one was really good actually. Quite enjoyed it. So let's see what the new system looks like then. Right, let's go. You've got kids as well. Movies, TV, audio and games. Movies. Oh, so it's just the same. But it's so quick, it's so responsive. Beetlejuice, of course. We're going to watch the Beetlejuice, I think. Challengers, I wanted to see that as well, actually. Well, there's a few on here. I don't normally watch films on a plane. I normally like sit and watch stuff on my iPad.
Despicable Me 4.
Oh, we haven't seen Despicable Me either. It's got all of the Harry Potters on here too. Not bad. Yeah, some good selection. Kung Fu Panda 4 as well. We didn't see Kung Fu Panda.
Didn't I watch that on the plane?
I think Becky watched it on the way to Japan actually. I haven't seen it yet. So yeah, that's the film selection. Polar Express, if we're feeling particularly festive. It's a big screen as well. And you can connect your own headphones, so we will do that in just a second. Entertainment, world, movies, so you can pick movies from around the world. Check out the trip, the map. Oh, that was fast to get into there, wasn't it? Time to destination, 8 hours and 11 minutes. They told us it was 10 hours.
Then they said it was
9:50. So it's going down. It's going.
That might start when we actually start.
Yeah, maybe. So we're going there. Okay, so let's go home again. I don't know if you can view the camera on here.
I've watched so many films on there.
I don't know if we can see the plane takeoff camera. We're going, right? So we got Becky's watching some documentary, Beyond the Tree Line. I'm watching Beetlejuice, and I'm not going to say the third one just in case he appears. Beetlejuice. Gonna get a punch. We've got some Coca-Cola, apple juice, and then we got the Smokehouse barbecue crunchy corn nibbles. So this is the same on everyone. I'm excited to see what we get.
The
pretzels.
Yeah, the sour cream pretzels.
I'm not a big fan of those, but I'm also not a big fan of the pretzels anyway. I think you quite like these nibbles, don't you?
They're better than the pretzels.
A little more flavour, I think,
Yeah.
with the pretzels. And you, fine.
Just try it. It just tastes more like a tortilla chip.
I don't like
Very
either,
dry.
but I don't like the pretzels, and you don't like the sour cream and onion pretzels, so sour cream and chive, aren't they? So not bad. Easy flight so far. Seatbelt sign's been on most of the time. There was turbulence as we came up over like Manchester way, so the seatbelt sign just went on then. So the meal service has come around, and for the vegetarian option, we've got tomato and mascarpone pasta, which looks quite nice. It looks really cheesy. We've got a salad, we've got a little choc pot, some Jacob's crackers, Cathedral City cheese, and we've got a little roll as well. And then I've gone for an apple juice. Becky's gone for pretty much the same. This is Becky's one. And I've gone for the meat option, which is sausage and mash with what looks like red cabbage in there, gravy as well. So it looks like quite a nice dish. I'll let you know what our thoughts are. Like I said, this looks really particularly cheesy, so I think Becky's going to be quite happy with that. See what this looks like. The mash doesn't look the best, but hopefully it's got some good flavour. Alright, so we've had our meal service now. We've actually got extra room as well, because our neighbours to the left here went up the front. And that means we've got 4 seats to ourselves, which is nice. So we're going to put our feet up. Maybe. Yeah, so the meal service. I had the sausage and mash. Becky, you had the tomato and mascarpone, wasn't it? So I think I prefer the sausage and mash, personally.
Yeah, I didn't feel like mine had much flavour, but the tray, I didn't think the tray was very good.
As a general
like
thing.
Dry crackers, some cheese, the salad didn't look very nice.
Yeah, the salad was a bit.
The dessert was a bit weird because of coconut.
Oh, I quite like the salad.
Did
The
you?
coconut, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's made with coconut milk for allergy friendly.
But it's a bit of an acquired taste, that.
Yeah, I think it's coconut milk to make it allergen friendly.
Yeah.
But I mean, the sausage was a good consistency. You know, had a good bite to it. It tasted fresh. The mash was a little bit soft, but a bit like if you put too much milk in mash when you're putting it together. But overall, I think the dish was good. It had a lot of flavour. Yours, I mean, I didn't rate
Pasta
yours.
was a bit stodgy.
The pasta was very stodgy, like it had been overcooked.
Yeah.
But it was very cheesy.
It was cheesy.
It was cheesy, but I think it could have done with a bit more tomato to give it a bit of extra flavour.
Yeah, I don't know why it lacked flavour, but it did.
Sometimes vegetarian options, they're not the best. The one
But he always makes me get them.
I don't always make you get them, you like to try them as well. When I asked her before, I said, what are you going to get? She said, whatever you don't get.
Because I know that the last time I didn't do that, you just said you were going to divorce me.
Of course. But yeah, I think it wasn't bad, but I think we had a better meal overall, one of the better meals on the BA flight last time, and we've had some much better meals on Virgin in the past. I like quite a flavourful thing, like a curry or something like that. I think it holds the flavour better. But I don't eat a lot of British food anyway, so like sausage and mash.
And one sausage was a bit I felt
Yeah,
like
but it was
that
a big
just-
sausage.
It just looked weird. Like one sausage on a plate.
One sausage is enough if you want it to be. But yeah, not bad, but probably wouldn't have it again.
They just came around with our Pip Organic Ice Lolly. So it says it is a rainbow fruit lolly with cheeky veg. I'm not having one. I'm giving it back to Becky. She'll open it and we'll see what it looks like. I think I've had one of these before anyway. Yeah. Looks cool. I won't be having it though. So we've got our afternoon tea. This is the Mile High Tea with our Alice in Wonderland Lewis Carroll theme in there. We've got our little story about how afternoon tea came about from the Duchess of Bedford. And then like quite a neat design in there. I do like this. So what it comes with, we've got 2 finger sandwiches here. We've got a cream cheese and cucumber, and then we've got cheddar cheese and apricot chutney. Becky will give you a review in a second. We've got a little chocolate here as well. Warm scone with clotted cream and jam, and then I got a cup of tea as well. And Becky is going to give a review.
Sorry, my horror film was a bit boring. So the cheddar and apricot, quite nice, not enough juiciness for me, a bit too dry. But it was quite nice in the apricot chutney because that was something a bit different.
Right.
But the cheddar cheese and cucumber,
Cream cheese and cucumber.
was very nice, and it was lots of cream cheese and lots of cucumber.
Okay. That's Becky's comprehensive review of quite nice.
It was A-okay.
So I won't actually eat either of those. No, neither of them are to my taste. So I will hand both of them over to Becky. I will go hungry on this occasion, but I will have the scone. We fly with Virgin a lot, and so the Mile High Tea is something that we have every time. The sandwiches do change, but I'm getting a bit bored of the whole thing. It's just nothing too special. It's cold as well, which I don't enjoy. But it's cute presentation and I like how it's all put together. I just wish there was something more to it, you know? But yeah, I wish there were better sandwiches as well. We do have Wi-Fi on board as well, so what I've done is I've gone into the settings, I've connected to the Virgin Atlantic Wi-Fi, it says at the top there, and it will go, obviously so you can connect to Safari. Okay, so these are the passes. You got an hour for $5.99, or you've got a full flight pass for $18.99. Earn time online with our sponsored internet offers, or you can explore free access websites and apps, no internet required. So let's explore what is available. Sponsored access. So you can do Facebook Messenger and Bloomberg. Well, that's it. Okay. Or you can do the free Wi-Fi. Get 20 minutes free Wi-Fi by watching this video. Oh, that's quite cool. Okay, so we've landed now. We've just updated our mobile passport control. So if you haven't got the mobile passport control app, do get it. It literally comes as NPC, and then we've submitted everything through our passports. We've said that we've arrived, said we haven't got any goods to compare, things like that, and then we've taken a photo of each of us. Now we get to go to a separate queue for immigration, which should be quicker. We really do need to get global entry, to be honest. We come so often that it probably would have been quicker for me to get that, but I think you have to pay for it anyway. So immigration should, in theory, be quick. The last travel day that I had through Orlando in September, I was through immigration in 5 minutes, so I hope it's the same this time, but I can't confirm it. We've landed, yes. So we are just going through the jetways at the moment. It's quite chilly. Never been to Orlando this late, so it's 18 degrees at the moment. I'm not happy about that. But now we're going to go and do passport control. And yeah, it should be fairly quick to get through. We're through, we got our bags and we're about to take the first ride of the holiday. The MCO People Mover for a grand circle tour of Orlando. Here we go.
Hello, this is Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer. If you're a resident, welcome home. If you're one of our nearly 70 million visitors, welcome to the City Beautiful. Here, imagination becomes reality in our theme parks and attractions. Authentic experiences are found in our art scenes, sporting events, and small business districts. In Orlando, there's something for everyone.
We're here!
Very tired.
Very tired. It's like, what time is it? It's 7:20 now. That's a late flight.
It is
the
late.
1 p.m. flight.
Would not recommend.
No.
We like dotted around a bit this morning because we had such a late flight, and then now it's like feels like we've lost the whole day.
Yeah.
Whereas usually we get here at like 3ish, and then we go into the parks and we do something for the evening.
Yeah, we can
and
go
it also
to...
keeps us awake then a bit.
Yeah. Now the day is kind of finished and we're a bit like...
Because the next day, like the day after you land, you always wake up really early, don't you?
Yeah, so wouldn't recommend the 1 o'clock flight. If you can get an earlier flight, do it. Anything sort of pre-12, I'd say?
Yeah, half 11.
Half 11 is probably best. This 1 p.m. flight, not ideal, but this is Orlando Airport. We are back. Got the Hyatt around the top. The Christmas tree is up. It is looking good. We've got to go down there to get our car in just a second. If you do come here, you've got the Disney store just there. Universal Orlando store is here as well. It looks like they're renovating it because it's really small there at the moment. The SeaWorld store just down the end as well. So a lot going on here. A lot going on. But yeah, we're going to go down ground transportation down to get the car. And we've also got to pick up the visitor toll pass as well. I'll explain that in just a second. The mobile passport control though was really quick. We were basically like second or third in the queue because there was only 10 people in the queue. We were there straight away, we went through, we were waiting longer for our bags than we were for the mobile passport control, which is not normally a thing in Orlando. If you do standard passport control, you're waiting time and then your bags are ready, but I prefer doing it this way. A couple of dreidels up there. We got a doggo on the escalator. He's so happy! And then we are down on level 1 to get the car. So we're with Avis today. I think they only give you 30 minutes after the time that you say to get your car. So this might, they might charge me extra. We've also got a Starbucks here. I'm going to send Becky to Starbucks whilst I get the car. There's a big old queue for Avis.
Cranberry orange lemonade refresher.
Ooh, and you've got gingerbread oat milk chai, creme brulee, peppermint mocha. You've got some quite nice stuff actually. So the visitor toll pass machine is next to Alamo and National. So just come here, you create your reservation, and you scan the QR code here, and it will come up with your reservation, and then it will dispense through there. So we use this for all the tolls in Florida. A cheaper way of doing it. Now the only thing that was quite tricky is because I used the toll pass in September, it was still showing as return toll pass even though I'd already done it. And she said I've got to log out and create a new login, but it wouldn't let me use the same email address as my username, so I just had to create a new username. It makes it really complicated because when we come back again, we've got to do the same thing again. Get another toll pass, different username. Not ideal. Guys, don't rent a car with Avis because we've been in this queue probably 30 minutes so far. Most of the time there's been one person on the desk. Occasionally they're pulling out a second person, but it's just not worth it. Pay the extra with Hertz or something, or Sixt or Alamo or whatever. Avis is not the one. I think they're mixed with Budget as well. I think they're the same company, so avoid Avis and Budget. It's not good. Not good at all. Okay, so we've come out of the building and we've got to go straight across the road. We've got to go up to Avis, which is on level 1. I guess it's level 2 here, because this is level 1. Yes, we have got a specific car, Becky just asked, so we've got to go to spot T20. So we're at T20 now. Got Becky going around to do a little video to check any dents on the car, any dents, scratches. We do recommend doing this before you get in the car, and also when you drop the car off as well. But what have we got here?
It's really high. Oh, the number plate's like...
The number plate is very wonk there, isn't it? But it's a New York one. It says Excelsior on it. That's quite cool. Stanley Excelsior. So this is a Nissan Rogue. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. But yeah, a little SUV type vehicle. A few scratches around, but nothing, you know, super serious. Yeah. Not bad, just really quite a dirty car. Alright, so we're on the road now. I'm getting a bunch of error messages on the car. I can't get CarPlay going. I waited an hour, 1 hour in that queue at Avis, and there was no like, she was like, thanks for being patient, which is great, like,
not that we felt very patient,
but she was also, when I was like, what's taking so long, she was like, oh, there's only 2 of us. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, I can see there's only 2 of you, but there should be more of you. You know how many reservations you have, and then account for a few walk-ups as well. But anyway, an hour with Avis, and then we were going through the, do you want to upgrade your insurance? Do you want to prepay your fuel? What about this? What about this? Do you need a toll? Like, just, that's why it takes so long. But yeah, I mean, I would probably not go with Avis again. That's me done with Avis at this point. So anyway, we are on the road. Like I said, we are going to go to Disney Springs and go and grab some food from Disney Springs, see what we can get there.
We're not going to be there for very long though, because it's 9 o'clock now.
Yeah,
Orlando time. So
we landed at 6:30, so it took us 2.5 hours to get out of the airport.
It's bad.
Which is disgusting. That is completely disgusting. And the majority of that is through the car rental situation. So, fuming by it, but nothing we can do about it. Right, so here's what it is. It has been a day. A day. But we've made it to Disney Springs. So we've got to go through security. You have to go through security at Disney Springs now since 2-3 years, no, maybe more than that, 3 or 4 years. I think we've just gone the wrong way. This way. Going the wrong way. Yeah, they just like to metal detect you and make sure that you've not got anything precarious. And then we are going to go and grab some food, hopefully a Gideon's, as long as the queue's not too long. I didn't get one on my last trip, but I did get one sent to me by Time for Jade. So go and follow her on Instagram. Very nice of her to send me one, thank you. But I want to get our own and get some bites.
Yeah, when I last did it was like, I think they closed the queue, didn't they? And they were like, oh, you can't queue because it's closing time.
Yeah. So hopefully this time it'll only be like 20-30 minutes. It's quite late. We're here at 9:30, so... Christmas at Disney, guys. It is Christmas at Disney. So we are heading to Gideon's. We're going to go past Sprinkles. It's basically straight from the Lime Garage, straightforward. So Becky's leading the way with her Christmas lounge fly. Show it off. Christmas lounge fly, yeah! That Christmas lounge fly I bought at the outlets for about £30, which is amazing considering they're normally like, what, £70, £80? It's great. I love Disney Springs at night. I don't get here enough. I normally spend far too much time in parks. There we go, Gideon's. So the current ones, we've got Chris Krampus, which is a complexly flavoured white chocolate coffee bean cookie, and Krampus, the dark chocolate with a blast of Andes mint. Got standard homemade ones, morning one, and evening one. We got bites as well, so we'll see if we can get some bites. And I might just get a triple chocolate cookie. Becky, I think she said, did you want the Kris Kringle if they've got it?
Yeah, I have a suspicion that they might be sold out, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can get one. Gideon's Bakehouse, we've made it. It was a 25-minute queue, which isn't too bad. It's normally like 45 or an hour, so I'm happy with 25. Pro tip as well, if you want to do this in the middle of the day, and this is a really long queue, there is another Gideon's at East End Market, like north of the city. It takes about 45 minutes to get to, driving, but
if this is a queue,
if this is
like
an hour and a half,
yeah.
You know, the only thing is, the East End Market one doesn't look good.
And
this one looks...
doesn't have as much around it, doesn't it? Like the shops and stuff.
No. It is literally like it's in a like garden centre type building. But if you just want your Gideon's and you're here for the cookies and not like the decor inside, East End Market. If it's a long wait here, so yeah, I'm here for the cookie fix and this, and I don't want to drive to East End Market at 10 o'clock at night as well. So I think it's closed now. Oh. That cookie smell in here. So this is what I mean by the vibe of Gideon's, not just for the cookies. So if this is what you're here for as well, then you've got to come to this one, because East End Market does not look like this in any way, shape or form. So we're out of cake slices for the day, I think. They ain't got many in this cabinet. I think this is where the cake slices go, and they've run out, so they just put a few cookies in there. We didn't get a special bag, but we did get our Gideon's, and that's what's important. So 2 cookies. I got 2 cookies, a pin, and a sticker. It was 30.
35. I think the sticker was a bit extortionate, can I say?
How much was the sticker?
$4.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Literally $4. And the pin was 12.
The pin was 12, yeah. $4 for a sticker. My gosh. Oh. Okay. Note to self, never buy sticker at Gideon's again. Oh well. $4. It's like £3, right? So that's what it is. I'm not going to buy one again, so it's fine. We're going to go now through World of Disney. And then we're going to get a polite pig and probably head to the hotel and eat it at the hotel where Becky can sleep before she like pushes me out of the car on the highway. Tempting. Go into the World of Disney. We're not really doing a lot of Disney on this trip, so this is our Disney fix, isn't it? Yeah. For like an hour. Oh, it's all decorated for Christmas. What? Sorcerer's Apprentice. Mickey Wand. Dumbo weighted plush. Jack Skellington cuddly plush. Oh, I mean, it's tempting, but I don't need it.
Still, $20 is about right.
$20 reduced from 45. Still got to pay tax on it. These are nice.
Yeah.
They're $20, but
The range is quite nice, but it's like simple.
simple, yeah. Yes, they got a good amount of stuff in here. This is cute. You like? Oh, Mickey slips. Yeah. Cool. I really don't like the 2024 collection, so I'm gonna be happy when this is gone. It's just really vibrantly ugly. Like, no disrespect if you bought it because it's 2024, but it's just not my vibe at all. But yeah, just wanted to have a quick look in here. I think we're gonna go out. Oh, that's a nice hoodie. Not as nice on the back. It ruined it with the back, yeah. Okay. I like the decorations in here. This big old train. We didn't actually buy anything in World of Disney. We just really wanted to go in there and just kind of like get the atmosphere, I guess, is the best way of putting it. But yeah, now we're going to go to the Polite Pig for some dinner. So we actually decided to eat in because by the time we get it back to the hotel and all that, it'll be cold, then we'll heat it up, and then we probably won't want to eat it when we get back anyway. But we've gone for the butcher's board, which is $45. It's got a whole selection of meats on there, so we'll show you that in just a second. It comes with two sides. But we love this place. We've had it like 2 or 3 times now. It's really quite quick. It's kind of a quick service thing mixed with a table service. Like you go to the counter.
I think because it's all smoked, it's already like.
Yeah. Like Becky said, like they're smoking the meat, so they just plate it up and it's done. But it's good quality meat. It tastes amazing, and to be fair, it's fairly cheap. $50 for both of us for dinner at Disney. That's pretty good. So there's where they're making it. We're just in here now. We got soft drinks over there. We got a selection of sauces as well. So I'm going to get some sauces in just a second, and then I'll show you what the food looks like. So here is the butcher's board, right? So we chose sweet potato tots and baked beans for our sides. We've got, I think that's brisket burnt end. We've got wings, pulled pork or pulled beef, and then a link sausage. We've got pickles, we've got coleslaw, and then we've got some like sweet muffins as well. Nice selection, nice presentation. 45 quid. That's gonna $45. That's gonna fill us up. It's gonna really fill us up. Oh, that was a nice but rushed time at Disney Springs. But we got our Gideons. We got our Polite Pig.
We changed everything we wanted to do.
We did.
It was not much time for mooching.
We couldn't mooch, and we like a mooch. So Avis really screwed us over tonight, guys. They really screwed us over with their hour-long wait and their snarkiness when I got to the till in the end. But yeah, we're gonna head now back to the back. We're gonna head to the hotel. Becky's gone to the wrong car. To be fair, credit for her. We've only just got the car, so she don't know. But yeah, now we got to go to the hotel. We're staying at the Rosen Inn on International Drive. How long did it say it was going to take? 16 minutes from Disney Springs. It's not too bad. Made it to the Rosen Inn International. It did take about 15 minutes, which isn't too bad. So just parked up, we're going to go into the lobby, check in, and then it's like motel style rooms, so hopefully it'll be nice and easy to find our room. Decorated for Christmas. Alright, so we are all checked in. It's quite a quick check-in process, just a couple of seconds there. We're going to check in now to 12:36 here at the Rosen. We're on the second floor. Let's just go in, have a look round. Just dropped our stuff off in here. So it kind of looks like any other Rosen, really. A little desk, a couple of beds here, small chair in the corner as well. But yeah, it's a really simple room. The beds, I think, are doubles, and you got the bathroom down the end there as well. Yeah, it's not a bad room. Easy check-in process for us as well. The check-in process was just a couple of minutes. I like this whole sort of, you've got a proper desk area here. You've got a lot of room in this room. So if you come in, then you can easily fit 3-4 people in here. And if you've not seen any of, Rosen's a big chain in Orlando. So you've got this one, which is Rosen Inn International, which is on International Drive, and then just up you've got closest to Universal, you've got Point, you've got Lake Buena Vista. I've stayed at the closest to Universal one, I've stayed at the Lake Buena Vista one, so if you do want to check those out, they'll be all in the channel, so you can just go and search those on our channel. But they are typical, they're all the same really, they're all very similar. The room style is old, and it's a weird kind of old vibe to it with the mahogany, but it does what it says. It's cheap. This cost us £240 for 3 nights, which is really good this close to the holidays, so can't complain about that at all. Alright, so that is the end of our travel day to Orlando. It's been a long one, hasn't it? It's been a long one. Having that 1 o'clock flight
Changed the whole day, really.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing like 2.5 days, so that's our stupidity for one. But the 1 o'clock flight, it means that you just really struggle to do anything after, apart from go to the hotel.
Yeah.
We were rushing around at Disney Springs. Mm-hmm. It didn't help with the Avis thing, but
even without that,
if we'd have got in at 2 o'clock or something, and the Avis thing took an hour. Then we can still go to Walmart, we can still grab some bits and pieces. But
even if we hadn't done Disney Springs, we wouldn't have been back at the hotel until after 8.
After 8, maybe 7:30, something like that.
Yeah.
Would have been, it would have been a funky one. The flight itself was fine. The food was all right. The plane was really nice. The staff were really friendly.
Yeah, they were.
But
no snacks.
Food
was a bit naff.
I'm getting a bit bored of the afternoon Mile High Tea thing, because they use really like generic sandwiches so that it's comfortable for everybody. But that means that I don't like those flavors, so it is what it is. Using the mobile passport control, guys, that is really useful. It is really useful. We were through in 5 minutes. Collecting the car itself, actually the process of getting the car in the car park was fine. We're having a bit of issue with the CarPlay, and we don't know whether that's the cable we're using or the car, so we're going to have to play around with that tomorrow and see if we can fix that. And I'll put down in the bottom corner whether we could or not, because if we can't, then that's very annoying for Avis. But most cars have CarPlay.
The oil light's on as well, isn't it? The oil light and
oil and filter.
and the key
Key battery.
Yeah, key battery.
Yeah, there's some issues with cars with these car hire companies. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think they've got enough cars, and they're trying not to buy any more cars. It's really funky, but yeah, it's been a long travel day. I'm happy we went to D Springs, to Disney
We won't have
Springs.
time otherwise to do it.
Yeah, we haven't got a lot of time, but I'm drained at this point. I am really drained. It's felt like a much longer travel day than normal. It's felt like,
Even if we would have gone to the parks normally, we would have still been back by 10.
yeah, and it's now, we're recording this and it's like midnight, and we're just about settling into bed. Brush your teeth, get everything ready. Yeah, the room itself is completely fine. It's standard Rosen. It does the job, doesn't it? It does the job. It's cheap, it's cheerful, 80 quid a night.
We don't spend any time in the hotels when we pay a fortune for them anyway.
No, exactly. I mean, we've paid hundreds for hotel rooms sometimes, and it's not worth us doing that because we're never here. We're in the parks or we're exploring the city or whatever. So sometimes this is completely fine. We very rarely stay on property at Disney. We did and ah about getting a Universal one for this at the last minute, and then we kind of just decided against it because we're only here for 2.5 days. 3 nights, 2.5 days. We were like, it's not worth it. We're not going to be in the hotel. And it was like £400 versus £250. So
It was tempting.
it was tempting because then we can just get a bus to Universal. But
we would have still wanted a car to be able to go to the outlets and Walmart and whatever.
yeah. So anyway, hopefully this has been really useful for you, and you've seen, I guess, particularly what it's like for that late afternoon flight as well. Because a lot of the flights with TUI are the same. Norse has that 1 o'clock-ish flight as well, because we looked at the Norse Airways flight, didn't we? But yeah, it's been...
And the 2B ones go to Melbourne as well, don't they?
TUI ones go to Melbourne, so then you've got an hour transfer, hour and a half transfer, something like that, that they provide for you if you book a holiday with TUI. But yeah, either way, this has felt like... This is rivaling the Japan tiredness for me. Because it's just felt like a long day. It's felt like a really
It actually is about the same amount of time.
Yeah, it's like 5 a.m. in the UK now, so...
Like, it took about the same amount of time as to get to Japan, to be fair.
Yeah, overall.
Not far off.
No, if you haven't checked out our Japan travel day, do go and check it out. We're posting those videos as well. We've got a few Tokyo Disney videos in the playlist that you can see how that compares to Orlando and what Magic Kingdom and Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios look like compared to Tokyo Disneyland and Disney Sea. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video as well, give us a thumbs up. Do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. It'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. See you on the other side. Thanks.